Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. We're back here playing on the multiplayer survival world. We're going to be doing a world tour today. Back here with my boy Danny. Trevor. Okay. So, we're going to start out here. So, pretty much we spawned somewhere down there where that beacon is. Hold on, we gotta...
It's a little bit further that way.
We gotta find where the sand came from. Anybody know where the sand came from?
Not this one.
Found it. So yeah, spawn was like somewhere down over here, and we ended up terraforming a pretty big section over here. So this looks completely different now. But yeah, spawn was over here, and we set up our base pretty much where Daniel is, a little bit to the left. Oh, no, that's that is Daniel.
It's right in front of where the llamas are.
That's
where our
our base was literally right in here. But yeah, we spawned over here, and we just set up. We made a bunch of like starter farms, a bunch of crop farms and whatnot, and then cow pit. And later on, I added this little tree farm thing. I don't know what you want to call it. And then this is a flower duper. We turn this thing on, or are we not blowing anybody's ears out?
You turn on. I don't know if there's any bone meal in there.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any
the
bone
bottom
meal.
hopper here.
yeah,
The dispenser.
there's not.
No.
Yeah, there's no bone meal.
Oh, yeah.
But
Golly!
basically, it places bone meal as it shifts, and then the glass moves down and picks up all the flowers and throws it in the water up there. And yeah, you get a bunch of flowers from whatever biome.
Me and Daniel built it and rebuilt it 3 times.
Yeah, so they're pretty much experts when it comes to building that.
We started it here, moved it downstairs, realized we were in the wrong biome, and then put it back up here.
Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that there is up here. So, yeah, dude. Yeah, commentary. Commentary. Ha.
Yeah, imagine doing commentary on these instead of just f***ing around.
Yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, guess we're flying to our base now.
What about up here?
You onto the
Look at
mob
this
farm.
amazing mob farm. Of course,
This
it's
is
a little bit.
this is also one of the first
God
builds that
damn
we did.
This literally went from like the only way we got EXP and some bullshit items to our viewing point to look at the rest of the world. This literally was just a bird's eye view to see how things were looking out on the ground.
Uh-huh.
I think
This was Vince's screenshot plateau.
used to be an
or
XP
platform.
farm. Now it's just drops, just in case, even though we still never use it.
Yeah, this thing is literally never used. It's literally only here to look down to see everything else.
Auto sorter, you'll see that in every
What the-
single one of our farms, basically.
Yeah, also, I said I was going to use shaders for this, but I turned them on in the basement and they look like garbage, so I'm not using shaders. So, that's pretty much this in a nutshell. This was just our first source of XP, and then just a way to get mob drops. This was our excuse of a entrance to our base. I don't know, there's not really much to talk about here. It's literally just
Basically, what we did in this series is just built a bunch of farms, got as many materials as we could, and then everything else was an afterthought. So we didn't know what the f to do to make anything look good, and we just ended up with a giant hole in our basement. So then we were like, oh yeah, maybe we should do this, and then it took 50 hours longer than it should have because we didn't do any planning.
All right, let's build a lot of farms so that we have enough materials to build a bunch of shit. Then we built a lot of farms, and we got to the point where we could build a bunch of shit, and we're like, damn.
That's crazy,
play
dude. I said, damn, that's crazy. So, how about we go play modded? So yeah, this is our base. There's nothing. There's literally nothing out here. This is just.
You know, if we ever return to it, maybe we'll spruce it up more. But you know,
Nah, we ain't coming back to this. This is over.
yeah.
It literally went from it was we had a basement, and then we're like, oh damn, let's make a big hole in it so we can get in and out real easily. And then it was, oh, let's cover that big ass hole with something to make it look nice when we come in and out easily. And then yep, that was about what, 3 episodes ago.
Something like that. So, this is our basement. There's no way to get in and out of here unless you have wings.
Yep.
This is kind of like a centerpiece type thing that we made in the last episode. It's got a nice little pond with a fountain, some flowers. This was pretty much just made to add like some greenery in this nice gray basement that we have here.
If it's not gray or it's not a black wool block, don't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. We decided to finally do the ceiling, and we used black wool because we couldn't think of a good way to light the ceiling, so we just used black wool so we didn't have to light the ceiling. Everything's half slept down here, so nothing can spawn. Auto sorter.
Sure.
I'm just here.
So you hear this great clicking noise every time you stand over here, because it's constantly pushing whatever blocks you throw in here. You throw in some blocks, and it goes all the way back to this very left corner behind those chests. There's like a water path that goes all the way behind, and then it shoots up and then goes all the way around the top. Just goes into whatever chest is for that block. Anything extra goes and loops all the way back around into this chest. So if it doesn't have a chest that it can fit in, it'll go in here.
I don't know why these 3 blocks are in here, because we have chests for these.
Yeah, sometimes it messes up. And then, yeah, we have this auto smelter that used to be 192 blocks wide, and then we decided, we don't have a good enough fuel source.
Sorry.
We don't have a good enough fuel source to, power 192 furnaces at a time, so we shrank it down to 32 furnaces.
Something a little more realistic.
There's the iron golem farm behind it. Kind of stuck those in the wall, just to fit it somewhere better, because at the beginning it was just kind of in the middle of the sky. We decided to put it back here instead.
So down here we have we had an automatic carrot farm type of thing with villagers. The villager will pick up any of the carrots that are fully grown, right? That's how it works?
Yeah, they'll automatically farm it if they're a farmer villager, and then they'll try to throw it to another villager. Their inventory gets pretty much full. I try to throw it to him. Right now we turned it off. We block it off. And then instead of throwing it to him, it goes into this hopper minecart here on this side. So that will just go straight into the auto sorter. This used to have potatoes and wheat too, but we maxed out of all of those. We have like more than 10 double chests of each. But these 2 farms were also turned off because we just got way too much stuff from them. The pumpkins filled up a bunch of chests, and these were watermelons, which also filled up a bunch. But yeah, those were fully automatic as well, went straight to the sorter. On the top, you can see all colors of wool. Automatic, goes straight to the sorter. Built this villager head in the center. We're planning on maybe doing a villager trading thing, but it just turned out that we had so many resources that there's really no reason to. So we do have mending and silk touch on these guys, just because those books really matter. But they're, we never fully built a villager trading
They're forever
area.
prisoners. Well, they both taking a nap.
And then, besides the wool on this side, there's also automatic sugarcane and automatic cactus farm. It senses every time the sheep eat the grass, detector. So every time the sheep eat the grass, there's like a dispenser with shears that automatically shear them. You can show this little map we've just made, just to kind of show the area a little bit. Didn't really have a great place to put it, but what it looks like from the aerial view.
Damn, dude. Impressive, right?
I guess let's go towards like the Squid Farm and stuff in the Nether. Show some of those farms on the way, and then we'll loop back around to show the ocean monument and stuff.
Alright, well, there's no sign for this, but this is the Creeper Farm. This is like almost right next to our actual base. Our base is in that direction. If we had, I think, 16 chunks on, yeah, you could actually just see torches of the shore. What is this dude doing?
So if you go here,
Damn.
the reason we have some of these water elevators in our mob farms is just to make sure that the caves underneath you aren't loaded. So if you're a certain amount high, the mobs won't spawn. And this is just like the optimal place to be when you're trying to spawn a bunch of mobs. Yeah, this one just spawns them. I think it uses like carpets because creepers can only spawn on carpets or something like that. What? How does it work?
Yeah, these torches or these carpets are placed in an optimal spot so that only creepers spawn here, because you have these trapdoors on the ceiling, and creepers are a little shorter than 2 blocks, so that they can spawn here, and then the carpets are here just so spiders can't spawn in, and then the creepers spawn, they're afraid of the cats, and then they just fall off and land on the campfires, and they burn, and all of it drops. Just get collected in here. It's pretty basic. And there's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 spawning platforms for them.
Oh, there's one dying. A couple.
Yep.
So you can kind of see it work though. This thing's pretty freaking good. Definitely made us a lot of rockets. So pretty necessary when you go elytra.
So that's that. Down here is the Squid Farm. This is a farm that we made mainly for dark prismarine blocks because we needed a bunch of squid ink to
This
make
is
a
the
lot of.
optimal spot on this one too. I think that's what we're going for there. It's also like the best place to stand for the squids to spawn. But
This we never even dressed this up, but
yeah,
this is literally just here to get us ink. We got rid of water, and how big of a radius was it?
I'm not sure. So basically, it has to be a river biome or an ocean biome, but we thought river would be easier, and then you have to get like rid of enough water in a large enough radius so they can't spawn anywhere else. So I'm not sure how big this is, but it was just like the biggest radius we could make it within this river. And then we got rid of like all the water in the surrounding area, so squids could spawn here theoretically. They just spawn in these 1x1 areas and will naturally swim over to these fence gates, and that's why they just fall straight into the hoppers.
Yeah, this was fun placing all of these fence gates.
There's quite a bit of squid ink in there right now.
Alright, well, that's the Squid Farm. Yeah, not really much to say about this. This is another farm that we made for pretty much one purpose, like a lot of the other farms we have.
It's still pretty important. I feel like if you need a lot of ink,
Yeah.
when you're doing projects on the scale we are, kind of tend to make a lot of those. I can check out this.
Yeah, this is the gold farm. Damn, boys.
Let's see who dies here.
Well, this is our gold farm. This is something we pretty much just fixed to work a little bit better in 1.16. It was all like stone brick and cobblestone. We replaced all of it with these magma blocks so that the piglins, if they spawn up here, they just burn on the magma blocks and only the pigmen survive. So you just piss one of them off, and then they all... I gotta turn my volume down before I get my ears blasted. They all drop onto these hopper minecart. No, these are just minecarts, right? Yeah, they're just minecarts.
Yeah, just regular minecarts.
And there's like
so
23 of them.
In there.
There's like 23 minecarts on a single rail, so they just get crammed and they just die immediately. And technically it considers you killing them, so you get the XP for it just sitting where Daniel is. That's about it.
Yeah, we made another auto sorter here. Without using water, because you can't use water. It's just like hoppers, but throws away everything besides golden nuggets and golden ingots.
Spitting everything out.
We were thinking eventually you could make this into a big liquid trading farm, but we never bothered to. We were just so stacked that it didn't really make sense.
Ain't that right, Trevor?
What? Yeah. That's it. You got it.
All right, Trevor, take us over there.
I don't even know where to go.
Oh. So yeah, this pathway is made of all iron, and it takes us to pretty much all the different locations that we need to go to. This is dookie ass Blaze farm that we made over here. This is another XP farm that we made pretty early on. This thing is straight garbage. This thing sucks bug nuts.
Yeah, it's just spawners aren't very effective at all. So there's really no way to make this any better. I tried to research it, but Blaze farms kind of died recently, so they're not as good as they used to be. Leading us to not really having a great fuel source besides all the coal we mined. So
Yeah, there's not much to say about this. This thing sucks nuts.
I mean, you could make a tree farm, I'm sure. I think a tree farm would probably be the best fuel source, or dried kelp.
Biggest thing of this area was just coming over here to collect wither skulls. Let me get one right now. Here it is.
This was my favorite episode.
Yeah, this was episode 15. We were over here.
This is my favorite episode for sure. I think I had this is the most fun. Me and Danny were both enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, this was just mainly an area to collect wither skulls. Our base, we have like 22 beacons at our base, so we were definitely over here for a decent amount of time. It didn't take that long since we have looting, but the wither skeleton spawned pretty often over here, so this was a pretty useful spot. So now we're gonna head down here to the left to check out the witch farm.
Oops. Saw lava.
What the? Okay.
It's right here.
You actually did.
Took the turn too early.
Hey, you got some of them rockets?
Yeah, total of 12.
Re-up, boys.
Golly, this who's got
That's what I'm
the
talking about.
stash.
I forgot I even had this in here. As soon as you said it, I'm like, oh, there's an ender chest here. Alright, here you go, Trevor. You can talk about this one.
What the I know what the fuck this shit does. Some
Alright.
witches down there, some bitches down there get smacked and they die and then just get sucked up in these chests, and some heebie-jeebie redstone shit that Daniel did and me and Vince just sit here and watched, fucking puts it in a chest. There you go.
This dude just said heebie-jeebie bitch shit.
I think Trevor really hit it
Damn,
on the head.
yeah, he hit it on the fucking head. There's nothing to say. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I remember building this thing. I don't know what it does. It was one of those things where you just kind of, the lights were on, but nobody was home.
Oh, there's a couple chests over here, a couple alpacas.
What the? When did these two get here?
Basically, the floor moves, and they go through the soul sand when the floor moves, and it moves side to side. I think there's like 2 or 3 layers of this floor that moves back and forth. And it only moves when it gets tripped by one of the witches, because it's got the tripwires on it. So the floor moves whenever they spawn in, and then they fall through the floor, and then they go straight in one of those minecart things again, just like the gold farm where they just die in that. Yeah,
Well, this is where I could have gone to make all those whatchamacallits.
Yeah, we never really got that much usage out of this, but I guess it's cool to have at least. This pathway is like mainly just a way of just getting around. We never really did like any crazy nether hub or anything. The pathway was just there to kind of give you an idea of like where everything is, and we kind of just flew around. There was like no need for like any pathway rail system or anything like that. This was our boy Joe's house. He dead, so there's not much to say about that. This is the Guardian farm. This is one of the first XP farms we made that was actually good. This was another few episodes that were pretty funny. This is like episode 16 through 18 or something.
We're beating each other asses up on top.
Yeah, they spawn in. I fall off. They spawn in and then they just the water pushes them all the way over here. They burn a little bit and fall all the way down to the bottom, and then they're like 1 or 2 hits, probably like 2 hits away from dying. Got these fucking squids that are still glitching out. This has been a bug for ages. You remember this back in the day? These they like shoot up and then they just disappear and they come back, go back down.
Yep.
This is actually one of the only farms I didn't work on. What's that?
Yeah, Daniel was here.
He's like my father. He was here for about 20 minutes. He was here to watch me be birthed, and that was it. He was out of here.
I came and put the auto sorter in here. That's what I did.
Yeah, we came back later on. We made the auto sorter pretty much. Once those chests fill up, all the excess trash just gets thrown in lava up there. There's turtles in here. There used to be a dolphin, but the dolphin croaked, I guess.
And we dug out all this area around it for...
Yeah, literally no reason.
Wait, why did we do this? Yeah, I don't know.
Why did we do this? Oh wait, there was no reason?
Yeah, that's right. Love how the grass hasn't even grown in all the way.
I just work here.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that this, the glass is all bugged and shit. Looks all fucked up. I thought updating to 1.14 or 1.16.4 would fix that, but that wasn't the case.
Mine looks pretty bugged too.
Looks like Tetris.
But yeah, this is the Guardian farm. So now we're probably gonna go check out the desert. Did we even show that? Did we smoke that desert?
Well then, yeah, that's the desert.
We gotta go look at it.
And we were eating cooked chicken back in the day back here.
Yeah, this is our desert back here.
Oh, I thought you were eating it.
No.
Didn't we just find another desert somewhere
Yeah,
that
it was over here.
massive?
It's south of
There's one
here.
by the witch farm too.
Look
Yeah,
at this
there's one-
terrain. Like, it goes from normal terrain to like fucking amplified.
Oh,
What
my.
is this?
Oh my
Should have
god,
built a
dude.
base here. This would be a sick place to build a base. This is actually pretty sick.
And there's just a boat just sitting on the fucking mountain over here.
This is cool. I like it. I'm excited to see 1.17 because that's supposed to have like even a higher Y cap and like different variable levels of water. So
Oh, that'd be cool.
But yeah, this is where we got like the majority of our sand during the playthrough, from glass for the ocean monument and our base and stuff like that.
do we bother to show?
Nah, there's not really much.
there?
That's just 1.16 generated stuff, like the new biomes and
For netherite and stuff.
netherite mining. So
probably go check out the raid farm. Let's go. We gotta go over here to actually turn it on.
you come over here, you blast one of the guys that have the banners, if we can find one. Alright, so now, once you get the bad omen effect, you leave.
You gotta go through the portal, so you don't accidentally trip the.
Where am I? Oh.
Because the farm works up based off of like the radius to the farm. It's like a certain Y level. So if you were just to fly over to this, then you could trip the farm unintentionally. So I don't know if it would break.
So pretty much, now that you're here, I think all you gotta do is just go down here and it'll start the raid. Then check up here.
Pain in the butt.
Just see all these guys spawn in, and then they got a little thing that pushes them over.
Pixies are usually why you don't want to come up here, but they all get pushed over.
Then they all drop down.
You sit in the chamber and you get your shit. What was that?
Sorry.
Oh, it's a
Pixies.
Yeah. This is like the one mob in the game that's actually a pain in the ass to deal with.
They hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't kill me. Oh, no.
God damn.
But yeah, they all drop down. This water right here resets their fall damage. And then you just come here. Daniel can go in. You can do it, Daniel.
Bunch of items you get from this one. The emeralds probably be the most important, and also totems.
Yeah, this has pretty similar drops to the witch farm, since witches do spawn from this. So this is kind of why the witch farm we have is kind of obsolete, because we can just come here if we wanted to get the same drops that the witches would over at the witch farm. So
Mesa Biome. I don't even know where it goes to the left.
whoa.
Who is screaming?
Oh, okay.
What? Know where I
Catch
got it.
Trevor.
Oh, you almost hit him too.
This Mesa Biome's where we got all of our red sand for the shoreline by our house.
What's over here?
Over here is
I don't know.
the Stronghold. Down there takes you to the
Yeah.
jungle, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's probably what it is.
Where I built the great Nether portal that one time.
We got the Stronghold over here.
Man, this is great. It's a world tour for the viewers and a world tour for me.
So we had the bright idea of slabbing this entire end island. So as you can see, the whole thing is slabbed. Only place for these dudes to spawn is up here. They drop down and come down here and beat them off. Blow my ears out. Sorry about that. Damn.
The reason we slabbed it was because it also works as a wither rose farm. If you spawn a wither skeleton right under this,
Not a wither skeleton, a wither.
a wither. Yeah, if you spawn a wither under here, then it blows up and it kills all these endermen, and you get a bunch of wither rose.
But yeah, this is another farm that works pretty well. But we don't really ever come over here. We were gonna come over here to farm up a bunch of wither roses that would have been used to make wither skeleton farm, but that never happened. So
Alright, let's beat the game.
yeah, and that's that. There you go. That's our
The whole thing.
Dookie World Tour. Our
That's everything?
year and a half. We have nothing done.
You might find some more stuff if you download the map download in the description. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you find much else.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But I think overall we built not a lot of stuff, but I think the stuff that we did build came out pretty nice. Obviously, we could have added more stuff to the basement, but I think it's time to move on, play mod for a little bit, wait for 1.17 to get released, and then
Formulate our ideas a little bit better.
yeah, not blow out a whole shoreline. Maybe plan out where we're gonna have our base ahead of time instead of terraforming a whole region. That's pretty much this world in a nutshell. So don't think we missed anything. Once again, you can find the world download in the description if you want to steal this and make your own series on it. No, I'm kidding. Copyright you, get your fucking channel banned, little shits. That's about it.
I was gonna throw all of our stuff in these shulker boxes here.
Yeah, we'll leave
So,
we'll leave our shit in the basement. Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna leave our stuff down here. Mine will be the yellow one. Danos is the red one, and then Trevor's will be the blue one. So if you want our stuff, it'll be sitting here. What about the stuff in our ender chest?
I threw some stuff from there in there too. I also put like a stack of rockets and a stack of carrots.
I don't have anything in here.
All right, well, our stuff will be in here if you guys want any of it for whatever reason. But yeah, that's about
Let's
it.
see what we were playing with.
There we go. Got all of our trash in there.
Trevor, look at some of the names of my stuff. Don't show it on camera. They gotta download the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
download
yeah.
the world if you want to see what Daniel's stuff is named. Alright guys, once again, thank you guys for watching this really well put together world tour. I'm sure I'm gonna have some great editing for this. Totally not gonna slap some music on and just upload it.